What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Once again we're going to be doing another roundup in the Euro 2020, but this time we're going to be doing the roundup for the last 16 of the European Championships. And yeah, I'm not going to do this in the order of which the games were played, because it's, the way that they're shown on the app is they're based on how the tournament tree would look if certain teams go. I'll not explain it, but yeah, we're just going to go through all the games anyway. The first one we're going to look at is Belgium against Portugal. Now in this game, it wasn't a great match, and I also got soaked in the rain, and I'm currently very ill from this. And it's been like almost a week, I think. It's been like 4 days actually, not a week. But still, this match has killed me because we were in the rain and had to run. It was long. But Belgium got the win, 1-0 win, just like I wanted them to get. I wanted them to win, and they did, which was good. But they did not deserve to win. They were terrible once again, man. This star-studded Belgian team is just not playing very well. And they need to get rid of Martinez as a manager, because he's just terrible. Why do they still have him? They've trusted their golden generation with Roberto Martinez. Yeah, whatever they're smoking over there, you know, this is why, you know, they might just not win anything and waste this talent. But at the end of the game, they did have a lot of counter-attacking opportunities. Unfortunately, Doku wasn't on the pitch, so they couldn't take advantage of them. Because if he was on the pitch and running with the ball, it would have been over. Like, Portugal wouldn't have been able to do anything, but they didn't bring him on. So that's how that game went. Italy against Austria. This game was 0-0 in normal time, went to extra time. Italy then went 2-0 up, and Austria did manage to get a goal back, but it wasn't enough for them. The game was actually pretty even, I think, in normal time. Austria didn't play too badly, to be fair. Italy, you know, were decent as well. Unfortunately, that Austria goal did cost me a lot of fantasy points, but we move. They got knocked out, so unlucky for them. Italy advanced. These were the only two teams that I predicted to go through, by the way, that actually went through. The prediction reactions are for another video, but I just want you to know that I'm not feeling great right now. This is my predictions are usually a lot better than this, but this tournament has really like made me look like an idiot. But yeah, anyway, we'll carry on. It's France against Switzerland. This was, obviously, if you've watched the previous ones, you'd know I have a bet on France winning. I'm gonna get 2 key PR shirts if France win, or I would have got 2 key PR shirts if France had won. Obviously, I'm talking in the past tense because they got knocked out by Switzerland. Yeah, the world champions got knocked out by Switzerland. So about this match, first half Switzerland took the lead, deservedly so. France did not turn up. First 10 minutes of the second half, Switzerland got a penalty. Lloris saved it, and then France in the 55th minute decided, you know what, let's play now. Let's play for half an hour. And they went and scored. Benzema scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. The first goal was brilliant from him, man. Mbappe played it just behind him. Beautiful touch on his left foot, and then a little chip over Sommer to level it. His second goal was a really well worked goal from France. A little 1-2 between Mbappe and Griezmann. Griezmann's shot fell straight to Benzema, who just had to tap it in. And then Pogba scored one of the best goals of the tournament. Obviously, there's been a lot of good goals, but this one was spectacular. Straight in the top corner from like quite a long way out as well. And then that was in the 75th minute. France played well for another 10 minutes and then just decided they couldn't be arsed anymore. Well, I say another 10 minutes. I think this was or maybe until the 80th minute they played well. Switzerland scored in the 81st minute to make it 3-2. And then they scored again in the 90th minute to make it 3-3. And it was just terrible from France. And I'm also going to mention Mbappe here. My guy let me down big time, man. I was so disappointed in his performance. He had 2 one-on-one opportunities that he has scored in that exact same position multiple times for PSG, but he couldn't do it on this day. I don't know what happened to him, but he also missed a penalty, which we'll get in the shootout, which we'll get onto. But yeah, it went to extra time. Mbappe had a golden chance. He didn't hit it on his right foot. He for some reason let it run onto his left foot and missed. And then went into penalties. Switzerland scored all 5 of theirs. France had scored all 4, and then Mbappe missed, and Switzerland went through. So I was definitely not very sad after that. Definitely not very angry. I wanted to punch something, but we move. The next one, Croatia against Spain. Interestingly, the the storyline between this game and the France game was actually pretty much identical for the first 9 minutes. Croatia went 1-0 up. Switzerland went 1-0 up in that game. Spain then went 3-1 up. France went 3-1 up. Croatia made it 3-3. Switzerland made it 3-3 right at the end as well for both games. And then however, in this game, in extra time, Spain did win, and that filled me with hope for the France game, because this one actually happened before that one. I was like, oh, you know what, that might mean France win in extra time, but no, that obviously didn't happen. But yeah, anyway, this game was very interesting. Again, Croatia didn't really turn up for the first half, but then when they did turn up, they looked very good. And if there was more time at the end of the game before it went to extra time, Croatia would have won, because they were all over Spain. And it's clear that Spain really don't know how to deal with crosses very well. Laporte and I think Pau Torres was the other centre back's name. They just couldn't deal with the crossing, and yeah, it was unlucky for Croatia. I wanted them to win. Fortunately, it wasn't to be for them. But yeah, Spain went through there. Sweden against Ukraine. Now this was actually a very good game. You know, surprising. Two of the lesser teams, you would say. You wouldn't expect these two teams to be like, you know, mad or anything. But yeah, Ukraine went 1-0 up through Zinchenko. Beautiful ball from Yarmolenko to him, by the way. Just one of the beautiful little scoop. Sweden then equalised right before half-time through Emil Forsberg, a deflected shot that went in. And then Sweden got a red card, and in the 121st minute, because the game went to extra time, Ukraine scored the winner and went through 2-1 to play England in the next round, because they managed to beat Germany. Now let's talk about this game, because another poor performance from England, we can't lie. 5 shots, very boring, but Germany were not good out. Like in the first half, you would say Germany created the better chances, but they couldn't make it count. And when it was 1-0, Muller had a golden opportunity to make it 1-1. He's through 1-1 and he hit it wide. I don't know how he did that. Why? Werner would have scored there, and that's saying a lot, because he's known to not be the most confident in front of goal, especially this season. But Werner did play quite well in this game. He had a couple of shots that maybe could have done a bit better on, but tight angles, left foot as well. So yeah, you can't really blame him. Then he got taken off, but Muller, man, when he missed that chance, I was very angry, because as you all know, England are one of the teams in the bet, and if England win, I have to buy Harris a Brentford shirt, and I really don't want to do that. So Ukraine, please knock these cunts out, okay? Please. Also, the way the English fans are disrespecting a little German girl who was crying, it's a bit mad. Like, obviously you can laugh at her and stuff, because, I mean, yeah, football fans like to take the piss a bit. But some of the people who are just like saying some outrageous stuff, it's a bit poor, especially to say it's a child, man. But yeah, anyway, next game, Netherlands against the Czech Republic. Now this game, no one would have expected the Czech Republic to go through, but they did, mainly because De Ligt is an idiot and decided to handle the ball and get himself red card in the 55th minute when it was still 0-0. However, minutes before he did that, Daniel Marlin was in on a 1-on-1 and he didn't even get a shot off. So let's just... 51st minute, Marlin, you know, he's through on goal, tries to round the keeper and completely fluffs it. 55th minute, De Ligt gets a red card. Czech Republic putting a lot of pressure on. 68th minute, they go 1-0 up. And then in the 80th minute, Patrick Schick makes it 2-0 after he, like, a little square pass got to him and he hit in at the near post. So, well done to the Czech Republic. Netherlands stiffed themselves, and the final last 16 game that happened, Wales against Denmark. Now, oh god, Wales didn't play terribly. They lost 4-0, and you would assume from that they just got absolutely battered. But it was only 2-0 till the 80th minute, and then I think they just lost their heads. They had a red card, and then yeah, Denmark just scored another 2 just to rub it in a little bit. I think they also scored a 5th, but it was offside. But yeah, in terms of match stats, 11 shots to 16. It's not like a 4-0 game. But yeah, Wales just weren't clinical enough. I think Bale had a good chance. They had another couple of chances as well. James didn't really do anything this game. So yeah, Wales are out. Unlucky for them. But yeah, obviously The next video, which will be coming out very soon, will be on the quarterfinals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.